My name is Doug Parker, host of the Cruise Radio podcast, and today we're going to say farewell to Carnival Triumph, but hello to Carnival Sunrise. Before we get to Carnival Sunrise, if you like this video and you would like to see more content, feel free to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. So Carnival Triumph just unloaded her last guest in New Orleans and is now heading to Cadiz, Spain for a $200 million dry dock in what will be Carnival's biggest refurbishment since Carnival Destiny morphed into Carnival Sunshine. This is back in 2013. Gosh, it doesn't seem that long ago, does it? So Carnival Triumph was originally launched in 1999 at 101,000 gross registered tons. She carries just over 3,000 guests, and she received the Funship 2.0 upgrades back in 2013 after she broke down in the Gulf of Mexico. And while she was in dry dock, they said, hey, let's go ahead and give her a Funship makeover. You know, while she's here, let's pretty her up a little bit. So she sailed for years with the Funship 2.0 upgrades. And then in July of 2018, Carnival Cruise Line said, hey, we're going to put this ship into dry dock again over in Cadiz, Spain. Throw $200 million at her, add 100 plus staterooms, and make her Carnival Sunrise. Fun fact, when she gets out of dry dock, she'll gain a little bit of weight. So she went in at 101,000 gross registered tons. When she comes out, she'll be 101,509 gross registered tons. By the way, if you'd like to take a look at the deck-by-deck walkthrough I did of Carnival Sunrise, I did it a couple of months back and I uploaded it on the channel. I'll put a link here and I'll link to it also in the description below. Now, let's talk about staterooms for Carnival Sunrise. As I mentioned, Carnival Sunrise will be getting over 100 new cabins when she's in dry dock, including 2 of those balcony captain suites. That's the one that's right above the navigational bridge, and you actually have a better view than the captain, and you probably have to make his salary to book those. You have 10 balcony grand suites, 41 balcony ocean view suites, 502 balcony staterooms, 302 ocean view staterooms, 512 interior staterooms, bringing a grand total of 1,492 total guest staterooms, and that's including 46 staterooms that are accessible. And speaking of staterooms, to be a little more efficient, Carnival has been refurbing these since September. So on every sailing, there have been construction crews on remodeling, let's just say 10 staterooms per sailing. This way, they don't have so many staterooms to refurbish once the ship gets to dry dock. As far as food goes, Guy's Burger Joint and Blue Iguana Cantina, they were both added during that 2013 refit I mentioned earlier. This time around, the ship will get some other Carnival favorites like Cucina del Capitano, that's the Italian restaurant, also Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse, Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, and Bonsai Sushi. All these places weren't in existence before the dry dock. There will also be 2 massive demolition projects during this 60-day dry dock. The first one, it's at the forward part of the ship where the whole theater will be raised up 1 level. So instead of the current configuration on Carnival Triumph where the theater is on deck 3, 4, and 5, the space will now only span decks 4 and 5, and decks 3 will be strictly staterooms. The other major construction project will take place on the aft end of deck 5. That's where the Punchliner Comedy Club currently sits. So the Punchliner Comedy Club is going to be ripped out of there and going to be replaced with aft balcony cabins, also regular balcony cabins, and interior staterooms. The nightclub is also going to be ripped out of there, speaking of demolition, and that's going to be replaced with an entertainment zone, sort of similar to what you see like the Ocean Plaza concept on Carnival Sunshine. And that'll make it easier to hop between the Alchemy Bar, the RedFrog Pub, and the Piano Bar, because all these venues will pretty much be in one space. Among the other changes on Carnival Sunrise, an updated Cloud9 Spa, also a brand new water park, an upgraded Serenity deck, and a sports square featuring that famous ropes course that most of the Carnival sports squares have nowadays, and a brand new Punchliner Comedy Club, which is the Limelight Lounge. The Carnival Triumph will officially begin her dry dock in the early part of March, and then Carnival Sunrise is expected to emerge in late April over in Cadiz, Spain. She'll then head to Norfolk, Virginia for the naming ceremony, or shall we say renaming ceremony, before setting off on her inaugural cruise, which is a 7-day Eastern Caribbean sailing on April 29th. After that, she'll sail a couple of more cruises out of Norfolk and then go up to New York City to spend the summer, and then reposition to her new home in Port Everglades in late 2019. So there you have it. That's a bird's eye view of Carnival Triumph turning into Carnival Sunrise. Are you booked on her? Will you book on her? Let me know what you think of Carnival Sunrise in the comments below. If you like this video and you'd like to see more content, subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. You're the only reason why I make these videos. My name is Doug Parker. I'm the host of Cruise Radio and the Cruise Radio Daily News Podcast. You can find both of those wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Just type in Cruise Radio or Cruise Radio News. And one other thing before I hop, if you want to see a tour of Carnival Triumph and what she looks like at her current state before she gets all torn apart in dry dock, I'll link up the Carnival Triumph tour in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.